Hello and good afternoon, my dear kids. Welcome back once again to this short tutorial video for class 8 students. And since we're doing with the calculations part regarding the angles of the triangles, so in this video too we'll continue with the same. Okay. So I've already been telling you that the basics, they are very important. For those who haven't gone through the basics, please go through the basics at first, okay? Because the terms will be totally new for you and you won't understand the sum, okay? So see, for in exercise 17a, question number 5, what is given in the sum is that the figure is given out here. Now since the figure is given out here, so as I've already been telling you that in geometry, the figure tells you a lot about a sum, isn't it? The figure points you at the direction where you can, how you can solve this sum, particular sum. Okay. So for this one, in this one, what do I see just from the figure is that, now say these two angles, they are equal angles. See, because these two are marked with x and x, and similarly these two angles, they two are equal angles. They two are marked with y and y. Now what do I can just make out from the figure is that OB and OC. It's actually OB is a bisector of angle ABC, that is greater angle, say ABC, or we can simply call it as angle B. Similarly, OC is bisector of angle C or ACB. Now let's check out on the given facts, okay, of the question. So what is given in the question is C, simple. Again, the same thing is given. See, BO and CO are bisectors of angle B and angle C, and we need to find the angle BOC. Now see, this is the exact way of writing, approaching for the solution of the sum. Exact way of writing. See, the way of writing is also very important. Okay, so after drawing the figure, what I want you to do is please first write what are given terms in here, what we need to find. Okay, so that is what I have done here. See, after drawing the figure, I have written the given, and to find, we need to find BOC. Now see, BOC, it's been represented with Z. Actually it's Z, okay, it may not seem clear to you, but it's Z. So we need to find Z. Okay, so what we know is in triangle ABC. Now see, what we have done here, I have taken greater angle, triangle ABC. I have taken greater triangle in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, what do we know is according to angle sum property of a triangle. So what do we know according to angle sum property of a triangle? That when we add all those angles, we'll get 180 degree, isn't it? So see, for A it is 54 degree, so that is why I have written 54 degree. And for B, for greater angle, remember, for bigger, we are talking about bigger triangle. So B in here means complete this triangle. So B, angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Now about B, what we know about B is it's been divided in two different parts, two equal parts, isn't it? Not different, equal parts, x and x. So what we can write here is simply x plus x is how much? 2x, isn't it? So that is what I have written. C, substitute B with 2x. Similarly, I substitute C with 2y, C, y and y, 2y. Okay, I hope you kids got that. You kids, because see, we are talking about, see, that is what I have written in triangle ABC. We are dealing with bigger triangle right now, though the figure has two different triangles, isn't it? ABC and OBC. We are dealing with a bigger triangle first, ABC. Okay, so now and after that, this went to a linear equation. See, now what will happen? 54 goes to other side, isn't it? 54 goes to other side, so 184 minus 54. See, 184 minus 54 is 126. Now from these two, 2x and 2y. Again, here comes the concept of your first algebraic expression, the concept of that algebraic expression. From 2x and 2y, what we can take? We can take 2s common, isn't it? See, that's what I have taken, 2s common. What's left? X plus y. Now these two goes to other side, divides 126. So 126 divided by 2. X plus y we got as 63 degree. Now see, why I have taken x plus y is because, see, first of all we need to find, see, what you need to understand from here is, first of all, we need to find angle BOC. That's what was given out here. BOC means actually Z. Now actually BOC was in a smaller triangle, OBC, isn't it? Now what we know is from OBC, what we know is when we add all the angles of a triangle, we'll get 180 degree according to angle sum property, isn't it? So for that we will be going x plus y plus z, because the values of x and y was not given. So x plus y plus z equals 180 degree. See, you have to think further, okay? Think furthermore, that is how to approach for a sum. So that is why, see, x plus y plus z will be equal to 180. That is only when you can find the value of z. So that is why I have taken first figured out how to find the value of x plus y. So I have taken the value of x plus y. See, x plus y equals to, I figured out x plus y, the value of x plus y is 63 degree. Okay, it's a bit confusing, isn't it? I know that it's a bit confusing, but please try to understand this one. Okay, I hope you kids understood the steps. Okay, now see, now what I went after the real sum. Now see, now in triangle OBC, now we are dealing with the smaller triangle. Why I have told you that real sum is because actually z was here, isn't it? That's what we need to find. See, BOC represents, actually it means z, isn't it? Now in triangle OBC, say according to angle sum property of a triangle, or if you have gone through this previously as well, if you have done with this step as well previously, then you could have stuck here. As simple as that. Z plus x plus y equals to 180 degree, because here we will be having three variables, that to three unlike terms. You would have stuck here, isn't it? So, and you could have figured out the same thing. That is how to solve it. That is, we need to first follow the bigger triangle as well. Okay, it's same thing. Okay, now in triangle OBC, so see, the mentioning of triangle is also very important. Okay, which triangle we are handling and when we are handling. So that's what I have mentioned. Now in triangle OBC, according to angle sum property of triangle, we know when we add three angles we'll get 180 degrees. So angle O plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degrees. Angle O is represented as with Z, so Z plus X plus Y equals 180 degrees. Now what do we know? We already got the value of x plus y equals, isn't it? We got the value of x plus y equals to 63. So that is what I have substituted here. See, x plus y equals 63. Now we got linear equation, one variable. Before that we had with three variables, which was impossible, isn't it, to figure out if the values of x and y was not given. So now since we have figured out the value of x plus y is 63 degree, I have substituted it. Now it became linear equation, one variable. Now simple, take 63 to the other side, subtracts with 180 degree, and you'll get your z as 170 degree, 117 degree. Okay. Okay. So moving on to the next one, what we have is question number 6 we got, and the question states is, in an isosceles triangle, each base angle is 30 degree greater than the vertical angle. Remember, in an isosceles triangle, now see, what does an isosceles triangle means? It means two sides of the triangle will be equal, isn't it? And two angles will also be equal. Two sides of the triangle, two angles, and I have already taught you which angles will also be equal, isn't it? So, and then the vertical angle greater than the in an isosceles triangle, each base angle is 30 degree greater than the vertical angle. Find all the angles. So I have simply drawn a triangle to show you. Okay, and I have simply given you the symbol for two equal sides as well. Now what do we know about with the equal sides? We know that opposite angles of the equal sides are equal. So now let's consider this as base angles. Okay, so find all the angles. We need to find all the angles. So that is what I have assumed. Now let the vertical angle, now obviously which one is vertical? This one is vertical, isn't it? So vertical angle, let the vertical angle be x. So that's what I have mentioned. See, vertical angle and the other angles. What is the relation between it and each base angle is 30 degree greater than the vertical angle? So simple, this one will be x plus 30 and this also will be x plus 30. It's an isosceles triangle, two angles are equal, isn't it? So the other angles is x plus 30 and x plus 30. Okay, now according to angle sum property of a triangle, now a simple sum. According to angle sum property of a triangle, what do we know? When we add all these three angles, we'll get 180 degree. So that's what I have done here. See, x plus 30, x plus x plus 30 plus x plus 30 equals 180 degree. Now I hope that you kids have understood the linear equation one variable part. X plus x plus x, 3x, 30 plus 30 is 60, goes to other side, subtracts with 180 degree, 120. Now see, this is how you can skip your steps as well. No need to show the each and every step. Okay, now your standards is growing. Your standard is going, so according to that you need to write your answer as well. There's no harm in writing 180 minus 60, but what happens is you need to now learn how to consume, save your time as well, not just simply consume. Okay, save your time as well. Okay, so in this way I have saved a little bit of time, isn't it? Now on the second step I've done the same thing. See, 3x equals 189, 3 goes to the other side, divide, isn't it? So I've simply written, now 120 divided by 3, I know it's 40 degrees, so I've simply written x equals to 40 degrees. See? Okay. Okay. Now what I got here is, I got x as 40 degree. Okay. Now we need to find the angles. So the angles were x plus 30 and x plus 30. So one of the angles is x equals to 40 degree. Second angle is x plus 30, that is 40 plus 30, it's 70, isn't it? And the third angle also was equal to that is x plus 30, so simply 40 plus 30, it's 30, 70. So we got our angle as 40, 70 and 70. Okay. For those who haven't understood this step, please, what you can do is you can simply go with the basic, that is write down each and every step, then you also will get the same answer. Okay. Okay. Now moving on to the next one, what we have here is for question number 7. Again the figure is given, and here the figure is given as this. Now this may look complicated, but see, try to figure out. Now what we have is, we got triangles. Why I'm telling you triangles is because we got a bigger triangle ABC and smaller triangles as well, ANC and NBC as well. We got a bigger triangle, we got 2 smaller triangles, and what we have is we got equal sides as well. See, what does this mean? The symbol means equal sides, isn't it? We got equal sides as well. Okay, so, and we got the exterior angle of a triangle also we got. See, exterior angle of a triangle. So exterior angle of a triangle equals sum of its interior opposite. We know that, isn't it? That's what we have already done. Okay, now given, what are the given terms in here? See, the given things, AN equals to AC. AN equals to AC. That means this up to here, just up to here. See, that means we have to deal with smaller triangle as well. That's a prediction. Okay, AN equals to AC. AN equals to, because just this side they have used this side, isn't it? That means obviously we have to deal with smaller triangle. And angle BAC equals 52 degree. BAC equals 52 degree. Okay. Angle ACK equals to 84 degree, 84 degree. BCK is a straight line, BCK is a straight line. Okay. And what do we need to prove is, we need to prove NB equals to NC. Now this is the first sum that we are doing for proof, isn't it? So we need to prove, what we need to prove is, we need to prove that NB equals to NC, this side. We need to prove that NB is equals to NC. See, that is why I have marked with 2 lines here, because it was already given as 1 line, isn't it? 1 line was already used. This is what we need to prove. So okay, so how will we proceed? Now see, what we see here is NBC. Let's just take NBC. If you take NBC, in order to see, because we are not dealing with the length of the sides, isn't it? And what we need to prove is, we need to prove NB equals NC. We need to prove the side. The sides are equal. So when we are not dealing with the length, then how to prove the 2 sides are equal in length? Isn't it? That's the bigger question. Now what we can simply do here is, if we prove that NBC is an isosceles triangle. Now what happens in isosceles triangle? 2 sides will be equal, isn't it? If we can simply prove that NBC is an isosceles triangle, then we can simply go with these 2 sides will also be equal. So for that, what we need, we know that angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. That means for that we need to figure out this angle and this angle, isn't it? We need to figure out this angle and this angle as well. So, and not just figure out, we need to find the value for those 2 angles, and let's see whether those 2 angles are equal or not, because only then, when these 2 angles will be equal, what we can say is sides opposite to the equal angles are equal. That is, sides opposite, it's just the reverse of isosceles theorem. Whatever I said in isosceles triangle. What did I say in isosceles triangle? The angles opposite to the equal sides are equal, isn't it? And what did I just say? If the sides opposite to the equal angles are equal. That's what I said just now, isn't it? So same thing. Okay, it's just converse of the statement, previous statement. So okay, now moving on to the sum, what I have here is, in triangle ANC. Now I take a smaller triangle. In triangle ANC, what do I see is, these 2, see, sides were given as equal. That means Now let's check out the opposite angle. So now what do I figure out? I figured out that this angle is equals to this angle because of isosceles triangle, isn't it? So according to angle sum property of a triangle, what I have written, according to angle sum property of a triangle, angle A plus angle N plus angle C equals 180. That's what we know. When we add all the three interior angles of a triangle, we'll get 180 degree, isn't it? So now the next line I have written, angle N equals angle C, because triangle ANC is an isosceles triangle. That's what was already given, isn't it? So now what I have done here is I have substituted C in place of angles N. I have substituted angle C. Why I am doing this is because I need to find angle C. That's our main motive, isn't it? If I get this angle, then see, because it was stated that this one was straight line. So a straight line, when we add this and divide it into three different sections, when we add all these three angles, we'll get a 180 degree. That's what we know, isn't it? So for that, first I need to find this angle. So that is why I'm going after this angle C. So in place of angle N, I have substituted the angle C. Okay, the value of A was given as 52 degree. So 52 degree plus angle C is 2 angle C. 52 goes to other side, subtracts with 180 degree, and you'll get your result as 128 degree. So 128 degree. Now angle C equals to 2 goes with other side, divides 128. So you'll get angle C as 64 degree. So see, that is why 64 degree. Okay. Now here what we got is, I got angle C as 64 degree. This angle is 64 degree. Okay. So what do we know is this angle is also 64 degree. That's what I know, isn't it? But actually we don't need that angle for this sum. Okay. For this sum we don't need that angle, isn't it? Now after 64, what do I get to know is, since we know it's given as, see, BCK is a straight line, what do we know is this angle plus this angle plus this angle will be equal to 180 degree, isn't it? So see, that is what I have written. Now see, angle BCN plus angle NCA, BCN, this angle, see, plus angle NCA, that's this angle, plus angle ACK, ACK means this angle. Now those two, when we add those two angles, you'll get 180 degree. Why? See, the reasoning is very important, as I have been telling you repeatedly. Since BCK is a straight line, so I have substituted the values out here. See, NCK is 64, so 64 plus ACK is 84. Now linear equation, one variable. After solving all this, we got angle BCN is 32 degree, angle BCN. So which means this angle, I got the value as 32 degree. Now what I need to find is, I need to check the value for B, isn't it, whether it's 32 or not, isn't it? So how we can go with that? You can either take ABC, see, ABC a greater triangle, and you can either take angle sum property, or what you can do is you can simply take exterior angle property of a triangle. It will be equal to sum of its interior opposite. I hope you remember that, isn't it? You can proceed any way you want. Okay. So what I have done here is, since we are familiar with the angle sum property of a triangle, so I have used the same. That is, see, in triangle ABC I have written, in triangle ABC, see, in triangle ABC, that is the greater triangle ABC. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. A plus B plus C equals to 180 degree. Okay. Now angle A was given as 52 degree. Angle B we need to figure out, and angle C. Now look at here, angle C. For the greater triangle, angle C is this much, isn't it? That is 64 plus 32. Okay. In triangle ABC, when we are doing the bigger triangle, see, angle A is given as 52, B is what we need to figure out, and C is actually 32 plus 64, or 64 plus 32, same thing, isn't it? So that is what I have written out here. Same. A plus B equals to C equals 180 degree according to angle sum property. Then for A I have substituted the value of 52 degree in place of B, angle B, place of C, 32 plus 64. Now the concept of linear equation, one variable, and I have added all the constant terms. 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, so, and 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 5 is 14, so it will be 148, 148 I have already taken to the other side. See, this is how you can keep your steps as well. Okay, so 148 to the other side becomes minus, so 180 minus 148 will give you 132. Now that was the exact value that we needed, 32, isn't it? Because C was already 32. So now see, since we got these two angles, the value of these two angles is 32 and 32. So what finally, how we can conclude is, now since in triangle NBC, remember in triangle NBC we have taken small triangle NBC. In triangle NBC, these two angles were equal, so what we know, the sides opposite to equal angles will be equal. So this side, that is NB, is equals to, for the opposite side of this angle is NC. So see, angle B is equals to angle C, so therefore it's an isosceles triangle. So, and NB is equals to NC. Okay, this is how we prove. Okay, I hope the kids have understood. Maybe it's been confusing for you. Then if it's confusing, then please go through the video once or twice more, or what you can do is you can simply proceed with step by step. Okay, so okay, then till then, stay safe, dear kids, and stay tuned in for more updates. Okay, bye bye.